Hey guys! So today is going to be a sketch vlog video where I sit here, rant and ramble, and just do my thing and just talk with you like we're friends. I hope we are, or this is getting awkward. And lately there has been some crazy things happening here in LA, California, like the fires and just traffic as always. And it just makes me realize, what if something really terrible happens? Like, this has happened to me before a few times for a couple hours, and it feels like an apocalyptic experience where I feel like I have to hold myself and grab all my precious things and leave. And it is when the internet goes out and the electricity, because when your life is on the computer, your spare time's on Tumblr, your hobbies on YouTube, and you chat with your best friends on Facebook, it can be really difficult when you lose your internet. So today's video is going to be about just that. What would you do if your internet and electricity went out? Like for a long time, not just an hour or two, maybe a whole day, 2 days. What would you do? We have to plan for survival. First thing you should do is maybe get a hold of some friends, go out and see them and meet them. Maybe you live in the same city or nearby and they're experiencing the same thing. You can all gather together, figure out what to do, or just talk, have fun. At least there's other people who's suffering with you, and that's always how it goes, especially in high school. Girl, you got a D2 on that test? Okay, we could do this together. Let's do study buddies, and you just end up eating pizza on study nights. Same thing in real life. And if you don't have any friends, just don't eat your way through replacing all your friends with actual food, because I've done that before and it's not fun or cute. Because a lot of times when this happens, we have to go outside and meet people, oh my gosh, into the real world with the sun. Am I going to be blinded by the sunlight? Is my skin going to burn off? Sometimes we live too much indoors, and I'm guilty of that. And sometimes you have to talk to your neighbors, and you haven't talked to them in forever, and you're like, see this? My house right here, this home, this apartment, or wherever I live in, it is just a shoebox. I only come here to sleep, eat, go on the internet, and just other things I need to do to survive in this world, because I'm trying to make a career, and I'm at that age where I have to work my butt off to get everything. And if you're going around town when there's no electricity, trying to figure out what to do in your life, or what to do at this moment when there's no internet and you're panicking, you have to meet people in town, maybe people that you don't want to see, maybe people who are just rude to you in real life and they expect to send you a Facebook friend request and you to accept it. And it's like, girl, you better pay me to accept that friend request because you are super rude to me in real life. Why should I even do this? You better come to my house with an envelope, with cash, currency, none of those coins, no PayPals. I'm not accepting IOUs. You better pay me to accept that friend request because you are rude to me in real life, with a sorry written on the outside of that envelope, none of that computer typing thing. The electricity's out. I have to face you when I try to get food at Subway, but none of the cash registers are working, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Another thing you could do if you are out of electricity or the internet is go out and breathe fresh air and go hiking. No, I'm just kidding. Who would do that? Another thing you do is to go see a movie at the movie theater, because they don't have no more red boxes that you can bring to your house, and they won't be working on your computer screen or your television because there's no electricity, so there's no more Blockbuster. That died during the Ice Age when the Tyrannosaurus Rexes roamed the earth and archaeologists unearthed it from the ground. Do you remember when you used to get the Blockbuster VHSs? Or are you guys so young? It scares me. I'm sure Blockbuster VHSs are going to be the new fossilized pieces in the next Jurassic Park upcoming sequel that they're rebooting. Oh my gosh, a great tip if you do not have any internet access and it goes out on you is to go to a batting cages or just hit a baseball with a bat, because sometimes you get so furious and angry, especially if you were typing up an essay for college and you were on your 10th page, so many word counts, and it was almost done and all the internet and electricity goes out. I have been there. You're so frustrated. Just go and hit with the baseball and the bat and the baseball with the batting cages or whatever type of boxing. That'd be good. Get out your energy. Another thing you could do without having internet access, instead of writing on people's Facebook walls or long, lengthy fanfic storylines, you could actually make your own fan fiction and journals or diary and have a creepy whole entire series. Like the girl from one of my very favorite TV shows, you can maybe become a writer from doing creepy things that are just in your mind, and maybe others think it creepy, or maybe you will become the next big head writer of something that's magical and majestic and is the best selling something that's turned into a movie and a box office hit. So those are just some of the things that I suggest if your internet goes out and you know what to do. Leave me down in the comments. What would you do if your internet and electricity went out? Because last time on Sketch Vlogs we talked about what is something that's popular that you don't understand. And one of my very favorite comments, this girl deserves an award. She said, people with thigh gaps are closer to becoming mermaids and we should all give each other high fives that we're being that close to being a mermaid. That comment deserves an award. Can I create it for you? I'm going to make a little like type of Emmy and mail it to you somehow. I can't do that. I can't weld or like make sculptures, but that was so funny. I almost spit out all of my water onto my computer screen. That would have been sad and scary. Another favorite comment was, Beyonce is proof that you don't need a thigh gap to be gorgeous. I think we are reading from the same prayer book called Life. Like, yes, that was so good. I agree. And of course, if you have a thigh gap and you're naturally skinny, that is a beautiful thing too. A lot of people are going to envy you, and everybody is different. And another favorite comment, I know this is extensive a little bit, was YOLO. That's a popular thing. That's kind of like not understanding or kind of annoying. Girl, you know it means you only live once. That feels like it is just an excuse for you to do something dumb. Like whenever someone says that, you know they're about to do something that isn't the perfect life choice at that moment. When you see them do that, it's like, ooh, you are going to regret that later. I'm just thinking. I feel like that stands for you're only laughing online because later you're going to be sent to the hospital after that trick you just posted on Vine. So thank you guys so much for listening to my rant. I cannot wait to hear your guys' suggestions on survival tips if the internet blows out all of a sudden. And remember, all the original RPs from these sketch vlog videos will be listed on my Etsy store. Links will be down below where you can purchase the originals. And there's prints from other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely be seeing you soon. And I love you all. Bye. I don't see as many full-figured, healthy girls in art pieces as much, so today is going to be about that. So let's get on with this drawing. So these two girls I ran into, let me tell you, here is what happened from my side of the story.